9, 7, 8, 1,000, go. That's okay. I didn't know.
You can't.
I'm gonna switch my screen.
Why you not open my button?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Hey. Oh. Free.
Astro.
Yeah. Hey. Living my life like it's golden. Releasing control and I'm flowing. The universe teaching me lessons, and bet this semester you know I'm enrolling. Gripping the wheel on that white body, whipping the cap while I'm smoking the doja. This what you bump when it's time to go raise your vibration from out of the lowest. Straight out the swamp like a lotus. I got my tree from the grove. I feel like a spiritual soldier. I'm on the front line and I'm told. I fight for my peace, I fight for my love and abundance, you know I'm devoted. I fight for my peace, I fight for my love and abundance, you know I'm devoted. Yeah, in the crib with a goddess, smoking on chronic and sipping on tonic. We shifting the pain and wine, that's on your show, better make the deposit, yeah. Copacetic and proper, yeah. Every time that I jump in the booth, my ancestors look down and they smiling, yeah. Cause I'm making them prouder, yeah. And I'm moving my power, yeah. I feel bad for my doubters, yeah. Life is sweet and they sour, yeah. On the top of the mountain, yeah. On this marathon, I done ran so many laps, ain't no point in me counting, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Hey. Oh.
Live your best life.
Yeah. Hey, living my life like it's golden. Releasing control and I'm flowing. The universe teaching me lessons, and bet this semester you know I'm enrolling. Gripping the wheel on that white body, whipping the cap while I'm smoking the doja. This what you bump when it's time to go raise your vibration from out of the lowest. Straight out the swamp like a lotus. I got my tree from the grove. I feel like a spiritual soldier. I'm on the front line and I'm told. I fight for my peace, I fight for my love and abundance, you know I'm devoted. I fight for my peace, I fight for my love and abundance, you know I'm devoted.
Peace, family. Peace, family. Hey, welcome to Sankofa 180 Degrees. Glad y'all could join us, man, for the first Sunday of the month. Children's book read. We are here live. Like I said, thanks for joining, man. It's very important that we keep our history alive with our children, man. And we got a good book to read today. And it's going to be read by Izaiah. And so we just want everybody to, welcome Izaiah. And thanks for reading, son.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hey, so everybody, man, introduce yourself, man. How y'all doing?
Hey, go ahead, Gerald. Your mic is off, Gerald.
Unmute yourself.
Yeah, Black Power, Black Love, peace and respect to the Sankofa listening audience, and also to the Sankofa crew, Brother Jamie, Brother Unc, Sister Carrie sitting there listening, Brother E. Got Nico and Isaiah back on this first week of the month. So happy to have them two stars back. But Brother Gerald out of Houston, Texas, Sankofa 100, happy to be here. Black Power, Black Love.
Go ahead and introduce yourself, Eric.
Peace and blessings, everybody. I'm glad to be here as always. Looking forward to the young brothers, young kings, bringing us some good information. And shout out to Pops. Pops, you keep them boys on point, boy. That's what's up. Peace and blessing to the rest of the panel. Jared. And you mentioned another person who was down here, but I don't think Nico. No, not Nico. What's the other person's name? Gerald. So I thought it was somebody else. But anyway, also to your lady who's sitting listening, but just chilling back in the background. But we know she had her spirits here with us. So again, I'm glad to be here. I'm excited to hear the boys read. So that's all I got.
My man, my man. Hey, it's on going to see, man, for sure, man. We always look forward to this Sankofa First Sundays, the children's book read, man. And it's always impressive. Them boys looking good over there too, man. Two young kings giving it up for us. Always present, always obedient, to Sankofa. And peace to you, Jamie. Peace to you, Gerald, Eric. Carrie, what up? Yeah. And let's get it.
All right, man. And Nico, go ahead and tell them who you are, man. Introduce yourself.
Put your face in the
My
camera.
name is Izaiah Genia. I am 9 years old.
My man. Only thing is I can't see your face, Nico. There it is. There's that dude. What's up, Isaiah? Say something.
Hi,
Hi, who are you? What are you? What's up with you?
I'm a human.
You sure?
My name is Izaiah Genia. I am 11 and I smell like, and I'm a human too.
Humans cough to the right. You cough to the left.
No, I don't. No.
Yeah, big ups to you kings, man.
Yeah, hey, so listen, man, I wanted to play a part of this video real quick, family. Really quick, man. 2-minute mark, right?
Yeah, and you'll know when to stop it, just when that little session is over.
Okay,
I'll kill you just in case.
So I just want y'all to pay attention to this real quick, family. It's just a couple of minutes. Okay. All right, here we go, fam. Pay attention.
About the lack of inclusiveness when it comes to parental and community voice.
Disconnected, disenfranchised, and we don't have a voice, especially during this pandemic, and what's best for our young people. When our parents' voice is silenced, it becomes violence because they're not being serviced the way that they need, and they become complicit in the criminal enterprise, like I like to say, because we're not being addressed. Our needs are not being addressed, and the only time that people hear us is during election time, which is a very small window for them to do what's necessary for our young people or our people, and then they go back to business as usual. So having this rally was important to make sure that they understand that we're not okay with the status quo. We're going to challenge it. We're going to stand up. We're going to hold accountable those people who are supposed to be looking out of our best interests.
I'm telling you, I looked at it. Those parents were organized. They were serious. They had something to say. And I think it was like one resounding message, and that was, we want our schools to be safe. We want our children to be safe. And we want to be included in the process.
Yes.
Stop with your lip service. Stop telling us everything is going so well. I remember, earlier this summer, Mayor de Blasio put out this survey where he said 74% of the parents returning to school. And it was giving this impression as if like that meant everybody was cool with going to school. But what they're not telling you is that number is really also very close to the 63% of the parents who have no choice. If you have to make a decision between, do I put food on the table, do I make sure that the light bills are paid,
Right.
or do I take my child and put them at school and put their health at risk? You're giving parents like really no choice at all. And it's really what you said, it's violent policies
Right.
that are not inclusive of parents, because had they included parents would have told them, well, look, if I put my child in school, how do I know they're going to be safe?
Right.
I can't go fully remote. because I gotta work. We will return with Wise Intelligent after this commercial break. Hi, I'm Dr. Blake, CEO of True SK Consultants. True SK Consultants, the True stands for Teaching, Reading Uniquely to Reverse Underperformance, and the SK stands for School. So we're not old school, we're not new school, but we're true school. We are an innovative company focused on whole school reform. And today I'd like to introduce you to my corporate partners who focus on parent and student engagement.
Hi, I'm Savannah Banana. I'm an entrepreneur. I am 8 years old. I am a fashion designer and I am in second grade. The company I own is Savannah Banana Clothing. I am partnered up with True SK Consultants to show kids how cool it is to be a business owner. Hi, I'm Brazil Dow and I'm an entrepreneur. Hi, I'm Princess Dow and I'm an entrepreneur. We are the Dow twins. We are 8 years old in the second grade. We act, we model, we have a store online, we write children's books, and we co-develop a learning app that helps kids with spelling words and sight words. But what we are most known for is our kid-friendly brand of water called Water to Kids that we curated to get kids healthy with hydration. We partnered with True SK Consultants to teach kids the importance of healthy habits and how to become entrepreneurs.
Now I'd like to introduce you to the parents of my partners.
Hi, I'm Melina Dow. I'm the mommy of the Dow twins. Myself and my young entrepreneurs have partnered with True SK Consultants and Dr. Blake to share all of the information that we've learned on our journey. We want to help parents and their children learn new methods of teaching kids healthy habits and entrepreneurship.
Hello everyone, my name is Sandra Jordanay and I'm the mother of Chloe D. She is the CEO of Chloe D Speaks, and we're both partners of True SK Consultants. This venture is very important to me because Chloe, when she started reading, she wasn't interested in reading or writing, and I found a way to have her improve her reading and writing skills through blogging. And through the blogging, we've created the company Chloe D Speaks. And I think that the model that I use to help Chloe become a better writer, a better reader, and a better interviewer was through the blogging aspect. And so I'm happy to be with True SK Consultants to help teach parents how to get their children involved in improving whatever skills they need to improve along with entrepreneurship.
Hi, my name is Jessica Smith. I'm the proud mother of Savannah Banana. I have partnered with True SK Consultants to show parents how cool it would be to teach their children how to own and operate their very own business. My intentions are to show parents the step-by-step process on how to begin a business for their child.
That's it, Jamie.
Hey, so listen, man, that was powerful. And if you pay attention, family, this is what we promote. This is what we promote, man. You know, we're promoting for our kids, man. We trying to reach out to the kids, man. You know what I'm saying? Show them the history. Know thyself, man. Know who they are, man. That's what this is about. Know thyself, right? We know everybody's history except for our own. That's bad, man. That's bad. We know everybody's history except for our own. We got to get out of that. Okay? We got to get better. We got to do better. Okay? We have a rich, very, very rich history. Man, it's so rich, man. There's so much information. And we got the best kept history. Right? Written. Right? So that's what this is about, family. We got the best kept history in the whole entire planet. Okay? And it's out here for us, man. And we refuse to look at it. Even look at it. Right? Anyway, Let's get to it, family. Hey, so we're gonna get to the book read, man. No one other than Izaiah Genia, and that is that Idia? That's Idia from the Benin Kingdom. All right, fam. Hey, so here you go, man. It's on you, Zaya. It's on you, man.
Okay.
Some real colorful pictures, man.
In the African kingdom of Benin, a young girl named Idia slept. She tossed and turned, her mind full of strange images. In her dream, a woman fought in a raging battle. Arrows zipped through the air at her from all directions, but they missed. Her magic charms protected her. Quickly, the dream changed. The battle was over, and And the brave woman helped to heal those who were hurt by mixing herbs and potions, making them wonderful. And wounded fighters feel better with a single touch.
Yeah.
Which might say Ida woke up with a start. What strange dream she thought as she was dressed hurriedly. She had always been fascinated with tales and heroic battles and with magic, but such things did not happen. Here the kingdom was peaceful, admired by visitors from all over the world, and its people were happy. Ida's thoughts returned to the dream. Who was a woman? Who was that woman? Woman, do not go to war. What could the dream mean?
Sweet.
I just said good morning to her parents. She then ran outside to meet her friend. I just spoke. Hang on, can you read this one for me real quick? Hang on, can you read this one? But I guess what? Let's hurry, I just said. I want to get there early. Today was a youth festival, a day of celebration in the village of there would be food, music, and dancing. Ida couldn't wait. I'm person. That means it's already done. Do you need my turn done? Up the tide, dusty trail, Ida and her friend went skipping and laughing all the way down. Slow down. You'll wear yourself out before we get there, warned Ida. Can you do this? Ida asked, swallowing her arms and shoulders. She cleverly drummed her feet to the familiar rhythm of the Emma drum. Ida made it look like such fun that soon Ida danced along the path too.
Sweet.
People buzzed with excitement. In the center of the village, the Oba king was there. Hands slapped drums, fires cooked the feast. Ida adjusted her
bands and greeted all of her friends. I already wrote that. The young villagers had learned a special dance for the oxen. Ida performed as though she was born dancing. She held her head high as her arms and legs arms her head. She held her head high as her arms and legs moved in perfect time to the rhythm. People clapped and her parents beamed with pride. You dance beautifully, Ida's father said. Emmett told her. Afterward, Ida smiled happy that her father had noticed how she danced. But the dream was still on Ida's mind. Maybe she should talk to her father about it. He was a village owner and a warrior. You're her father, she said. Tell me what it's like to be a warrior. Her father was a wise man. It is hard work and big responsibility, he said. But what is it like? Ida pressed. Why must we have a war? What is the meaning of war's secret ceremonies? Are you afraid when you fight? So many questions, said Ida's father. You will not need to be a warrior. Little girl, you should spend your time having fun dancing. The dream would not let her rest. Maybe I can't be a warrior, but I can learn some things that a warrior learns, she asked. Her father sighed when he saw that his daughter would not give up. If you agree to keep practicing your dancing, I will talk to you every night about being a warrior, he said. Thank you, cried Ida delightedly. Every day Ida danced. The more she danced, the better she became. The better she became, and the more her father taught her about what it meant to be a warrior. He taught her about battle plans, how to deal with an enemy, and he even lended her his weapon. Ida remembered all that she was taught, but she also remembered her dream. One day, Ida was helping her mother fetch water. Her mom stopped to gather plants. Mother, please tell me, she said, about plants and healing magic and medicine. Ida's mother knew a lot about these arts. You are much too young to worry about these things, said her mother. Please, I want to know. Ida kept asking. Her dreams still encouraged her, injured in her memory. Her mother finally gave in. You really want to learn about these things? Ida nodded, proudly and sure of herself. Very well, then her mother agreed. Perform your chores properly each day, and I will teach you about medicine and magic. From that day, whatever her mother asked her to do, Ida did in return. Her mother taught her about the gods and about medicine. Many years later, when Ida was older, she was invited to perform another dance with the village's best dancers for the young new Oba. The Oba enjoyed watching the dance. He also noticed Ida's energy, confidence, and rhythm. Later, the Oba sent messages to Ida's home. He wanted to marry her. Ida was quite quiet for a few days. Afterward, it would be almost to refuse the Oba, but she didn't know if marrying him was the right thing to do. To help with her decision, Ida's parents summoned a native doctor. He chanted special prayers for protection and wisdom for Ida. He also made 2 deep marks in Ida's forehead, which applied special medicines.
So he gave her some medicine.
Yep. After the ceremony with the doctor, Ida fell into a deep sleep. She had the same dream again, but now that she was older, she could understand it clearly. She was the woman in the dream. She was a queen, and her young son was a king. There were many bad people who were his enemies, and they brought war to his kingdom. When Ida woke, she knew she must marry the Obo. Thanks to her dad, she knew everything she needed to know about ruling the kingdom. She was also very good with medicine and magic. Thanks to her mother, the kingdom of Benin would need her. Rising Ida rushed to her parents and told them about her dreams. Oh, sir, God has given you these dreams to show you your path, said Mother. You have always followed your heart, and you must do so now. And said your father, your guardian angel has determined your destiny. Your heart will lead you to where you are meant to be. When the day came for Ida to be married, her parents hugged her tightly. So to go bravely with joy and happiness, said her father, and promised to me that as you become a wife, mother, and a warrior, you will not forget to dance. I will never forget, answered Ida, and I will never forget you and mother. I will be a strong dancing warrior queen and make you both proud. And that is just what she did. She became a queen, a warrior, the first woman to fight for the kingdom, and the first Ioboba queen, mother of Mayan.
She did become a queen and a warrior, huh?
Yeah.
That's right.
Can I answer questions?
That was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Good job, guys.
Very good. Very good.
Great job, man. Great job. So now I got a question. Can you both do the dance that you think that they do in Benin? He said no. How about Nico? Nico, will you do the dance that you think that they do in Benin? Let me see. Let me see.
He said
Probably
probably not.
not. Probably not. That's all right. That's all right. Great job, man. Great job.
Really good job, guys. Really good job. Hey, what I want to do though, I wanted to read a little something about her. Okay. Queen Idia was the mother of Asenji, the Oba king of Benin, who ruled from 1504 to 1550. She played a significant role in Asenji's rise and reign, and is remembered as a great warrior who fought without fear before and during his reign as the Oba of Edu people, As a patron of the arts, Loba Idia was responsible for many innovations, such as the Ikisa dance, that still hold firm in Benin's cultural history to date. So that's the dance, man. You guys got to do, man. Y'all got to do the Ikasa dance. That's what I'm talking about.
Can you bust that dance out, Jamie?
Talk to him, Mom.
Can you bust that dance out, Jamie?
Yeah, hey, I got it. Hey, so it goes on. The famous Ida battle of 1515 could not have been won if it were not for Labor Idia's clever plan, which was to dress up as a man and march alongside her son to win the war for him. She protected Isigi with her life and cunningly avoided many assassination attempts to save him. After her death, Oba Isigi ordered his craftsmen to build a bronze head and mask of his mother to honor her military achievements and ceremonial power. These works of art were placed either in front of altars or inside Idia's palace. They were also part of an exclusive collection of wealth belonging to Oba of Benin. Some of these were taken by the British during the Benin expedition of 1897. Today, the bronze head of Queen Idia can be found in the British Museum, the World Museum in Liverpool, the Nigerian National Museum in Lagos, and the Ethnological Museum in Berlin. The Benin ivory mask of Queen Idia can be found at the British Museum in London, the Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City, the Seattle Art Museum, and the Linden Museum. The ivory mask is among the Metropolitan Museum of Art's most celebrated works. This mask and pictures thereof, believed to be the true likeness of Queen Idia, has become a mascot and souvenir in her honor, and can be found on different memorabilia, trays, cups, plates, cloths, jewelry, and plaques. Queen Idia left a legacy of strength, delicacy, and musical rhythm within the Benin Kingdom, and for this, she will always be admired and highly respected. Today, the Oba of Benin still leads traditional ceremonies. He is one of the most celebrated traditional rulers of Nigeria and West Africa. And that just shows, and it gives you and it shows the picture. It shows the picture, right, of the mask that they're talking about right here.
Oh, wow.
That's in those materials right there, man. So this is in that same book that Brother Gerald had up, the same one that we just got done reading. These are the same type of books that we send out free of charge to the family. Anybody who's participating and has their name in the drawing can win one of these free books, man, and it don't cost you nothing, man. We mail it straight to your house, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they're good quality books, man. They got good information in them for adults and our children. It's just all the way a win all the way around, fam. when you read these books, man, and you know, share it with your kids, you know what I mean, and little ones, man, because it's important. Very, very important, man. Unc played a banger, man, in the beginning, man. I made me want to play it again. Right? Oh, wait, man, I'm tripping. Sorry, y'all.
Yeah, and those books are real people, real events, and real locations. Not like this, you know, Columbus stuff. Right. So we're sending out some good quality books, man.
Hey, okay, so listen, man. Hey, thanks, guys. Thank you, Zaya.
I think Gerald got something to say.
Oh, go ahead, Gerald. My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead, Gerald. My
I'm
bad.
good. I'm good. I'm
No,
good.
you sure?
Eric, you want to add anything to that or ask anything of that? Yeah, he driving anyways.
He in traffic. All right, yeah, man. Hey, so
good job, guys. Thank you so much.
Good job, man. Yeah, thank you so much, family. Y'all, hey, look at
Your
my
eyes
guys.
gonna stick like that if you keep doing it.
Yeah, they're silly, man. Hey, but yeah, you guys, yeah, just join us again, man. Next children's book. Hey, let's do the let's do the spin of the wheel, man.
Right.
Let me see. What is it called?
Hey, Nico, don't breathe in. It might go all the way up there, man. Don't breathe in, bro. The children's show. Let them have some fun.
Right here, right? Here we go. Okay. All right, family. So here we go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it again.
You look at this. Look at my screen.
All right. All right, family. Here we go. Is there any names that we're gonna add on, fam?
Yeah, put Nunu on there.
No, make my
Okay.
And you.
My mom.
Hey, okay. You said say it again?
My mom.
And you.
I know.
Okay.
Then you can put one more up there.
We need some more.
Isaiah.
Just put Braden on there. BR. Just spell it any way you want to. You got a cool spelling, and I can't get it right now.
You said Braden?
Yeah.
Okay, I got it.
Hey, Brand, Sherry, and
I don't know if that's it.
That's cool. That's close enough. We'll straighten it up.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Let me see.
And put a Y where the I is.
Yeah, I was gonna put a.
Yeah, put a Y where the I is, and then you.
Where the I is, okay. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that look good too. Okay. Let me see. Any more? We can put some more up there. Gerald, Eric, you got another one?
No, I'm good.
Carrie ain't got Queen.
She got Nunu up there.
Okay. All right, so here we go, family. Here we go. Yeah. All right. Y'all see the screen, right? You see it, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go, fam. We're gonna spin it. Let's see. Let's see. Uh-oh. Oriana won.
Oriana gonna be back on the scene. Yeah. That's what's
Oriana
up.
got it. Okay.
That's all right. Okay. Gonna be back on the scene. That's what's up.
Yeah. Okay. So we got a winner right there. Oriana has won. So there we go, family. So now Oriana gonna get one of these, a book. You know what I'm saying? That's dealing with real people, real places, real things, man. Really good quality books. Anyway, listen, man, we're gonna let y'all go. Thanks for joining us, man. It was a beautiful thing. Yes, sir. And thanks for joining us, guys. Appreciate your help, man.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. They did a good job, man. I'd like to see them having some fun on there, keeping it in order and having some fun. You can tell they're growing and being a part of this.
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, it's just really important, family, that we. It's just important, that for us to make sure that we keep our history alive, man. They're literally saying that, they're trying to rewrite our history, man, saying that slavery was beneficial to the slaves.
Dad, we don't have to put this on there.
Right, right.
Right. Saying that the slaves gained skills. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like as if these like as if these people didn't have lives before slavery.
Right.
Right? As if they didn't they wasn't living life before they became before they they came over there and started kidnapping folks. So what I'm saying is we can't let them change the history in our face, family. Excuse me. We can't do it because, like I said before, just like we searching in Kemet, got people searching in Israel for historical history for to find find out information, to know history, right? But this is what this is what they're gonna do with our history. They're gonna sweep it up under the rug, change it and rewrite it to where it's not so bad. It don't look so bad on America. You know what I'm saying? So this is America's way of trying to make a one of the worst things that can happen to a people in history not so bad, right? They trying to make it not so bad. We civilized them. We helped them. You're talking about the people that built the damn pyramids, family. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about a stock of people that come from that, right? Like, come on, man. Like, the people that gave you mathematics, people gave you writing. You know what I'm saying? Like you gave what kind of skills could you give them, man? Like, really, man. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we're here trying to combat them rewriting our history right in our damn face, man. Because after our kids is gone, I mean, where the history gonna be? Where's it gonna be, man? They're gonna be us. They're gonna be us looking for Kemet, except for they're gonna be looking for slavery. And what happened? They're gonna try to find out what happened in slavery. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it's gonna be, man. We don't want that to get lost. That's all I'm saying, family. What y'all think about that, man?
Yeah, man. I mean, it's all relative, man. Because they're just trying to just hide our history so much, man. And build off it, you know, like just secret stuff, but it's out there now, and all the people got to do is tap their fingers on the keyboard, man, and get to it. And
They used to be so proud of it, though. Remember that? Remember when they were so proud of it. When they have postcards and they about people hanging from trees, King, and they down there making sure they get in the picture.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? Like they were so proud of it, man. Like it was like that was, I mean, you was the man if you participated in something like that, man.
Right.
Right? Yeah, man. Like, what? Are you kidding? Like, man, I missed that type thing, man. Like, what? Like,
Right.
yeah, man. Like, they used to be so proud of it. Now you ain't so proud. What happened to all that? What happened to it? All the pictures and all the postcards and shit, the advertisement, you know what I'm saying? A lot of banks got rich. A lot of people got rich. You know what I'm saying? A lot of companies, you know what I'm saying, are still here because of that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these companies are here because of that, because of slavery. You know what I'm saying? And are, you know, Fortune 500 companies.
Right, right.
You know what I mean? Like for real, man. Like
Yeah,
and
it's
this,
crazy.
yeah, man. But they they don't talk about that. They don't talk about that. No, man. Shit. No. We gave them skills. Then we helped them.
Yeah, and the rest of that video, man, is really cool too, man. But you guys can watch that on your own and stuff. It's really good though, man. So, I'm just looking through some of the videos I saved, man. I don't know if you guys want to watch one or not, but or if you want to just break off.
Watch what? Yeah, what you want to watch? Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, hold on. Let me
So it's not the one I was looking for, man. I can't find where I put it at because that one
take
was
your time, man. Find it. You just don't feel like messing with it.
No, let me just see, man, because
Joe, what you think, man?
he probably went to see Auntie for a minute.
Eric, you there?
I wish I could find this one, man.
Man, I love that. I love your backdrop, King.
Like
That
that,
backdrop there, that's sharp as shit, man. Yeah, that's sharp right there. That says
yeah,
so
man.
much right there, man. I mean,
Yeah.
that says so much, man. You could go on forever with that, man.
Yeah, it just opens up the mind, man.
Oh,
And
man.
yeah,
You
yeah.
do, man.
I'm gonna play this one video, man, but I can't find the one I was looking for, man. It was so intriguing too, and thought I saved it in this spot. But let me share screen, and we'll watch some of it, man. It's about 25 minutes long, but we'll watch some of it and stop in the middle, and then decide if we want to go on from there. I can't believe I can't find that one. Goodness sakes.
Biblical narratives are threads that highlight the prominent roles of
Let's put this up for some discussion, man.
In a world filled with ancient secrets and hidden truths, prepare to see things.
Everybody can hear that?
Yep. Perfect.
That will make you question, things that will open your eyes.
Started from the beginning, huh?
As we unravel the
King.
captivating origins of. In a
You can hear that,
world.
right?
What's that, Gerald?
So what is this one?
It's just a little video, man. I just wanted to just have a little discussion if some discussion comes from it. I really wanted to show another one, man, but I can't find where I put it. That one was our people over in Africa, man, and sharing, but I don't have that one. So
Okay.
you got time? You got a little time to watch it, Gerald?
I'll check it out for a little bit. See what it's about.
Yeah. We'll stop in anytime and but definitely at halftime.
In a world filled with ancient secrets and hidden truths, prepare to see things that will make you question, things that will open your eyes. Join me as we unravel the captivating origins of humanity, tracing our roots through the depths of Africa. From the forbidden knowledge of the Garden of Eden to the mystical legends surrounding the Ark of the Covenant, the Africans' ties to the Book of Enoch, and the relation to the Emerald Tablets, the untold wonders of our African heritage will leave you spellbound. Watch now and unlock the key to understanding our shared origins. Discover the extraordinary tale that will forever change your perception of human history. Don't miss out on this captivating exploration. In the heart of ancient scripture, we find our journey's genesis. The book of Genesis, aptly named, begins with a narrative that has captured human imagination for millennia. At the core of this story is the Garden of Eden, a paradise where the first humans, Adam and Eve.
Hey, I'm gonna stop this, man. I'm gonna play the other one. Sorry about that. Hold on, I gotta strip it.
We have another one. Some of you, most of you know the late Professor John Beatty was a theologian, and he actually said something that many people know about reference, and it comes from the tree area where before still traditional. Now, at one stage, his area was attacked by locusts. And they, of course, when they come, they eat everything.
Man, I just get moved by our people, man. So I don't know what you guys get out of this, man, but I mean, it sure moved me. I'm just trying to say.
Oh man, we gonna get we gonna get pretty. We gonna get it, but we gonna get what you get out of it. We gonna see. And
Right.
you know, because I like this too. I like this kind of stuff too. It just gotta, yeah. You be on the same. I don't know how you do it, man, but you be on some. You be seeking out some shit, boy.
I do, man. You know, it means so much to me, man. And you guys, you know, it's about the investment you guys put in me and me giving some return back, man. So, so let's check this real quick. And I just really like it because it's our people talking, man, and in real location and Afro-centered. So here we go.
Hold on, hey, is it supposed to be saying something? Because I can't hear nothing.
You can't hear the music?
No, can't hear nothing.
Can you hear that music?
No, can't hear nothing.
What? Okay, I'm gonna send it to you.
Okay. Hey Joe, you wanted to say something? You wanted to say something about the book or anything, man?
No, I'm good.
Okay, I sent it to you, Jamie.
Go. You see that? I see that.
Yep.
Joe?
I can't hear nothing though. I wonder why.
Oh.
There we go. There we go.
Witchcraft, a concept associated with black magic, death, destruction, primitivity, and evil. But with more Africans now than ever going back to their roots, the conversation on the demonized subject is taking a rather unexpected turn.
People are asking me, are you a witch? That's because you're going there, or what's so interesting about this?
Professor David G. Mailu, Africa's most published author and scholar of African spirituality, stirred up controversy when he hosted a public lecture on witchcraft at his Mathemboni home in Makueni County.
Colonizers saw us as subhumans, savages who had neither history nor philosophy. They forced us to drop everything in our culture and demanded that we should stop thinking creatively because the quality of our mind had nothing good to think about. We had no religion, we did not know God, we only worshipped idols and ancestral spirits. This is why the colonizers brought religion to us. The colonizers still demanded that we should surrender our way of life because the white man shall be thinking for us, and when we would want to do something, we will have only two options: consulting the white man's brain and the Bible. When we hear the word witchcraft, which has been thrown around so many times, and then you are called a witch, and there has been a confusion with regard to what is actually witchcraft.
The alarming content of his entire lecture caught the attention of different scholars in the scientific community who were part of the audience.
I'm Sylvester Anami. I was born in a village from Kakamega County, Kolomani constituency, and I've grown through the normal education system until a point where now I'm a teacher at the university, at Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology, and I teach students, both undergraduates and postgraduates, in the areas of biotechnology, molecular biology, and tissue culture, especially focusing on plants. Throughout my growing, the term witchcraft and the witches, it is, makes one get afraid. And I was wondering that there is somebody somewhere who is so courageous enough to talk about something that people don't want to talk about. You know, some communities, if you talk about witchcraft, then they can even kill you. So that surprised me and elicited interest, and I shared in many WhatsApp groups.
In attendance as well was Dr. Wangari, who is a perfect embodiment of the coexistence between African spirituality and modern science.
My name is Wangari. I am an African feminist. I am a healer. I am a clinical psychologist. I am an Afrofuturist. I'm also an Afro-optimist. I first encountered Africanism gradually from stories, especially from my grandmother. A lot of her stories were centered around what we need to do if we are sick. And she was talking about plants, and she was talking about parts of animals that she would slaughter and give, and she would talk about these things just in passing. I never thought much about those things. Growing up mostly in Nairobi and only visiting my grandparents from time to time for a couple of days and then going back to Nairobi. Then towards my young adulthood years, I got engrossed in some works in the library, just naturally gravitating to some Pan-Africanist works, been very, very fascinated by the works of Ngoge Wabiong, or one of the most renowned Africanists still alive and strong. And then honestly, got this invitation to Prof. Mailu's lecture, and I thought this was very interesting because there's a lot of knowledge that's subjugated, it seems to be forgotten, and I am all about getting that which is more peripheral to be more central. That's what I do.
So science, what we call science, has two sides. There is the physical one, the one we know, which falls under physics or empiricism, and the other one which falls under metaphysics. What we don't know, how that happens, how that works, and but now the real science, as we say, to take science without the metaphysics, you only link yourself to one. You have lost a lot. Now, what happens? Communities like Africans and the others, primitive people who live in natural courses and the others, tend to develop a lot of knowledge in metaphysics. And metaphysics is that very strange thing, like this woman who actually 150 years ago saw things which are happening today, and then they happened. What is going on in her mind? What is she using to be able to see far away? Now, in African terms, dreams are very important. When you touch on that, nearly every home in Africa, all homes talk about them, because there are people who actually have definite dreams. They come true.
Revealed in the lecture was that behind most of what we shun and fear among African people is a powerful force that can be used for either good or evil.
Now, this is not the only plant. We have so many plants around here. Now, this plant here, I guess, is coming out from my mind here. This one here, it treats very many diseases, but usually it's very popular to women when they want to do some abortion. It's very dangerous. They use it for getting, through abortion. They use it for that. It's used for many purposes. So the plants we are talking about have the habit of producing very powerful properties.
Melanin is a substance that makes us who we are. Gives us our swag, our empathy, our soul, our humanity. It's all tied to this. And one thing you got to realize, melanin is such a commodity these days. There's a certain armed forces that right now they're developing weaponry that utilizes melanin.
The word voodoo was first used in Latin America, and voodoo simply means spirits, good spirits, bad spirits. In Islam, we talk about genie. Genie is a word you'll find in the Quran. Genie is not necessarily a bad word. Genie just means spirits. The same Arabic version is in Swahili, so Swahili speakers know when we say genie what we are talking about. You can say tunataka tumlaze mwenzetu mahali pema peponi. What is pepo? What is pepo? So if you think about the roots of some words like voodoo or genie or pepo, we are talking about now the metaphysical existence. And so one of the things that have been maybe a creation of the Western world is this idea that we do not seem to respect our own prophets, our own diviners, our own Africanists, our own spiritual leaders. we seem to kind of over-elevate the other prophets that we know are official prophets, for example, from other religions. Like if I say Elijah was a prophet, you would say, oh yes, of course Elijah was a prophet. But if I talked about a prophet who's in Africa, and sadly we don't seem to know many of them, but they are there, they exist, and they tell us about the future and things like that.
According to the United Nations, lifestyle diseases are now the leading cause of death in Africa. In Kenya, for instance, the Ministry of Health reported a 12% increase in deaths by lifestyle diseases between 2014 and 2021. This number is projected to increase. But this does not have to be the case. Dr. Anami proposes that Africans embrace their traditional practices and science to solve the world hunger crisis.
The danger is these foods, the method of preparation is not healthy. And so continuous utilization of these current modern foods has a danger of bringing in lifestyle diseases, be it obesity, which is rampant, and that's because of lack of nutrition in these foods. We have diabetes, which sometimes it can be genetical, but sometimes it's just about lifestyle diseases. And because of many other diseases that destroys our normal metabolism, normal microbiota within the system. So going back to our traditional foods, sorghum, millet, cassava, they are rich in nutrition. Vegetables, they are very rich in vitamins that we need for proper growth and development, and also to prevent ourselves from getting sick. And so you realize that even Europeans, were surprised that COVID did not kill many of the Africans. And the reason is that we ended up going back to our traditional foods, the ginger, what do you call it? These are the foods that we eat, helped us so much. And you can see, in fact, in many restaurants in this country, at the advent of COVID, they came up with a drink called Dao. And so, if you go to any restaurant, you start with Dao.
But it's not just the physical well-being that can be improved by embracing the traditional African spiritual way of life. Dr. Wangari posits that mental health issues, for instance, can be tackled by a mixture of clinical diagnosis and some African spiritual practices.
The act of going and getting a plant and taking an oath is something we call embodiment. Embodiment practices are central in African-centered psychology. So for instance, somebody walks into my office and they say that, they can't sleep, they're having a hard time. And then I ask them, my role is, of course, I am trained as an armchair psychologist to help them explore what the issues could be. And they say all they need to do is go back to the village and speak to their ancestor who probably is a relative who died a couple of years ago. Now, what my training would tell me to do is to write an entire diagnosis of this person is psychotic and needs to go take medication. He's crazy. However, what African-centered cosmologies are about, or all the different ways of knowing are about, it's about actually going and touching the grave. Probably lying on the grave, taking groundies, touching the soil on the grave, speaking to this person who is departed and still with us, because again in African-centered psychology we say that the people who've gone ahead of us are not far from us, they're here with us. So therefore these are the people, so this action of going and physically having an object to represent that, embodiment practices are one thing that I would say is something we need to remember.
Knowledge on how to control the forces of nature has existed in Africa for as long as 1 million years. And it's on the verge of extinction if not embraced, taught, and preserved.
So in Africa, in traditional Africa, we have diviners completely, and diviners have nothing to do with witchcraft. And they are related to spiritual things, and actually some of them, my own, I come from a divine line. My own sister, who died about 5 years ago, was a diviner. She never went to school, and she practiced whatever else she did. She was a diviner and a healer, and the healing the process was this. This is not the healer who would keep materials for healing or stuff here and there. No. The kind of healing she did was, this is the spiritual one, and she was very popular. If she was invited to a family somewhere to heal somebody, she would go and look at the person, and only within that period, she is shown. Now this is where it becomes very difficult. What herbal medicine should be used to treat that person. Then from there, I don't know whether she had to sleep or what, but then the subject is that she was shown, and then she would say, go and bring that, and bring that, and bring that, and that, put them together, do this and that, and then you give the person, and she healed very many people.
But with the majority of the African population deeply indulged in the practice of foreign religions, ways of life, and practices, the challenge is for the younger generations to research on and go back to the African spiritual way of life.
I would ask young people to be fascinated. Why is it that Prof. Mailu kept talking about, Africans being experts of the human body? That whole idea of embodiment and the entire field of knowledge around what do we need to do as people to be whole. A lot of traditional societies had structures and also had systems to take care of each other. For instance, alcohol was not served randomly. It was only for old people. I don't know if you know that. And there were old men sitting around a single pot with straws, and the straws were made actually of some flexible stick that had already, a pin inside, and so they would be pulling these straws together. In a sense, if you think about all of that, it's natural to take care of each other in that setting. And so you didn't have a lot of cases of addiction, for instance, because then you would have older people who are just, and if one person, for instance, maybe got drunk and had bad behavior in public, then they would be fined with a goat, for example. So that's very different from what's going on right now.
This word we are talking about, witchcraft, if we don't embrace that subject fully, because this is part and parcel of the African culture, because witchcraft is hidden knowledge, and hidden knowledge is divided in so many areas. There is that and that one. Then we are lost. If we hear what the churches are saying, do not follow that. This is devilish. This is that. Then we are destroyed.
The scientific community and education sector as well needs to look into this hidden knowledge and demystify the myths and give names to the legends to ensure continuity of the good aspects of African culture.
What is important is for us to embrace the positive witchcrafts and be able to learn, maybe integrate them into our curriculum in schools, and be able to teach our children, the youth, and everybody to embrace this good witchcraft so that we can utilize it to solve our problems, to solve our challenges.
The idea of thinking about this lecture is try to see whether we could come up with researchers who would go into the field and find out. For example, This man I'm talking about, the Nyerere one, died away like that. We have another one. Some of you, most of you know the late Professor John Beatty, who was a theologian, and he actually says, he said something that many people know about locusts. And he comes from the Kitui area where good number of people are still traditional. Now, at one stage, his area was attacked by locusts. And they, of course, when they come, they eat everything until they leave this tree with only the bones, white anything. And locusts, that's quite a story when they begin to eat anything. And then after that, they had the area of one mzee there. The locusts didn't touch anything. So, of course, they became very curious to go and find out. And they went and discovered, yes, perfect. The locust didn't touch anything. Well, the mzee or the owner, whatever he had done to prevent locusts, eating that section, to me, in my own thinking, this man must have just used some herb in one way or the other, or biochemistry to make sure that the locusts would not eat anything.
Professor David G. Mailu's Mathemboni home is one of those places in Africa which are acting as a modern preservation of the nearly extinct practices of African spirituality. This is a call to all Africans of all age and gender from all parts of the continent and the diaspora to start embracing their own and putting into practice that which was in place before. It is a call to you. It is a call to me. In order for that which was buried to germinate and bear fruits, we must water it by being part of the conversation, demonized or not. We must not let our history be forgotten.
So when we were young children, for example, we could come together, and there is what we call the finger millet. And so in Luyaland, we used to say, Obule wanje, obule, obule wanje, obule, nende bulima, obule, nimhazi, obule, Sylvester Sinjera, obule, obile mabeka, obule, obule, that kind of thing. Obule is finger millet. Wanje, it is my finger millet, and let's celebrate. So you point at somebody's name, and they stand and they start dancing because they are happy.
I think there's an intergenerational dialogue that's missing, especially around aspects to do with difficult life questions. When we have faced tragedy as a people, what did we ever do to, come together and to heal, for instance? And then I think the other intergenerational dialogues that seem to be completely missing is basically herbal medicine and what we need to do to be whole and balanced and complete.
Majority of witches tend to use herbal medicine to effect their goals. And I thought probably that this herbal medicine may actually be containing something that we just don't know. So when I actually went to attend and realized that witchcraft is hidden knowledge, then that opened the whole world for me, that it's knowledge that we need to gain in order to help community prosper. And so I was surprised at the very beginning, and then at the end I was encouraged, and I was really full of or enriched with knowledge that we can be able to link science, research, and traditional medicine, which in my opinion is now witchcraft, because they use herbal medicine, to be able to use it for the good of the people.
The Kamba people who are actually accused of being witches, because they think nearly every Kamba man is a witch, they have one very interesting thing which is happening now. In fact, unfortunately, one of the people who to attend this place has not come. A real one who actually knows exactly what I'm talking about on this. Now, this is somebody who had, I wanted him to be here. His father had a very big sugarcane plantation from here to there. And at one stage, when the man got married, the father came and subdivided and said, "This is your part. This is my part." And then immediately this man discovered something. As soon as he got this, thieves were interested in coming and harvesting sugarcane from there, but they didn't touch the father's one.
Now, the beauty about African traditional religion is you know these things. You don't have to go and acquire a belief from outside you. They're just things that are known. So the difference between a belief and knowledge, knowledge which seems just to be here around you. So the aspects of what we're doing is just to discover, to just elicit what's already there and uncover it. It's already there. You don't have to go importing a belief out of anywhere outside of you.
What you got to say about that, Jamie? Put your mic on, King.
I think that's powerful, man. I like that right there, King. That's excuse me. I like that. I like that, man. Yeah, and I like the part where he said where the locusts ate everything except for dude's stuff. He said because he knew how to put them herbs together.
Right.
He knew how to put them herbs together and make them locusts pass by and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he knew what he was doing when it came to that medicine.
Yeah, and then they were talking about it, the plague, and the plague was all destructive, so, you got to get some other, information about that. And I didn't like that they put the cross up there, I rather represent. Oh, you can't see me. Shit.
Interesting about the locusts.
Yeah, that's what Jamie said. So I like to represent the Unk, man, and it would have been cool if they had the Unk up there, So
right,
let me get that right, so they can see it ain't
right.
four penises, man. It's So either way, man, go ahead, man.
Hey, so man, so Nico, man, this was crazy, man. He's 9 years old. He was in the back seat, I think it was yesterday, and he said, "Mom," he was talking to his mom too. He said, "Mom," he said, if somebody believes in Jesus," he said, "how is the cross something good?
Why do they celebrate the cross?
Why do they celebrate the cross? And that is something good if they said their Jesus died on it." And I was like, "What?" And I'm like, "Dude, you're 9 years old, and this is I mean, you only have grown-ups asking those questions, bro. Like, you don't hear a grown-up asking that. Like, he made that. I mean, it didn't make sense to him.
Right.
And he's 9, is what I'm saying. He's 9 years old, King. And it didn't make sense to him.
Yeah, and he's 9 years old, and there's an answer to that, a response to that. But with him being centered, you know, he's still gonna have another question. You know, and that's what's up.
And he
gonna have another answer. He gonna have a response to it.
Right. Hey, did you hear that, Gerald? Eric, you hear that?
I heard it.
Oh, you heard that, Gerald? What you think about that, man?
Yeah, I came in on a tail end of it, but it seemed to be very interesting. I definitely got to watch that in its entirety.
Yeah, I'll send it to you, Eric.
Yeah.
Much obliged, my brother.
Yeah, him being able to articulate it and, you know, not even knowing that he can ask it without being shut down. You know what I'm saying? Most times that's when you get shut down for asking questions like that. And you get put into the dogma stage. You be told you shouldn't be thinking like that. Shut up. What's wrong with you? You know,
Right, yeah.
You know, so to be allowed to think like that is, you know, real good, you know. So
Yeah, he just out of the blue, man. We was in the backseat of the car. We was riding. He was driving. And he must have been back there thinking about that, man, because it didn't make no sense to him, man. Like how is this a good thing if your Jesus died on it? I wouldn't want to wear that.
Yeah. Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said if it was, he said you know like if it was like Haru or somebody, he said he wouldn't wear it.
Right.
Like disrespectful, kind of like.
Right.
I mean, that's a Roman cross that they hung, I guess, a Jew on, a Jewish man or whatever they call him, right? He was Jew, right? He was a Jew.
Right.
Yeah. So so you wear it around your neck as, yeah. So he couldn't get that, man. He ain't understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that. I just thought that was interesting.
That was real interesting, man. I'm glad you shared that. What'd you think about that video, Gerald? Anything you want to say on that?
video was pretty good for, you know, like I say, understanding metaphysics and understanding the whole spiritual concept, you know, made it, you know, real clear for me. But just more of how it's almost like he was framing it as witchcraft just get a bad name, and he was just trying to show why would people say it's something negative automatically. They do say it just means dealing with spirits, but then it's just, you know, when I just kind of looked into what he was saying, it was basically saying within our society, the witchcraft is considered the doctor.
Right.
Yeah. And the doctor is gonna deal with nature. You know what I'm saying? So ain't gonna deal with metaphysics. Okay, so you can go to your doctor today and they just gonna give you the medicine. They're not gonna deal with it they're not even supposed to get into it, whether you're a Christian or, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna get into it. In our society, it's another element to it. Like she said, that somebody might be feeling bad and, you know, they finna go to the grave and mess with the dirt. And, you know, this is all a part of that healing. And she say, you pull that in a certain thing, I'm supposed to write that you crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? But that's a part of us connecting with our ancestors and the outer part of some, like I say, that's on a metaphysical level. That's a spiritual level. Also just understanding when everybody even be talking about science, it's a spiritual level to science. If you take the spirituality out of science, then it's stagnant. You know what I'm saying? And we never separated it back in the day. You know what I'm saying? So our signs was still on some natural type of shit. It's gonna be godly. You know what I'm saying? We never disconnected those two. And then just metaphysical. Like I say, that's how I got into the game. Once you first understand that the mind is metaphysical, soul is metaphysical, chakras, all that shit. And when you get on that level, that's all metaphysical. Even your mind. We have a brain. You understand? We have a physical brain, but that's not our mind. Our mind is intangible. So when I had to wrap my mind around that shit, okay, okay. You got the physical come after the spiritual, so that metaphysical is the origin, or that, and going back to the noon and all that stuff that we was talking about. Once you're going back to the source, it's gonna get more crazy going back to that. That's just more closer to the truth. So like I said, I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I've been watching that, man, and it just really touched me, man. Because once again, I like just hearing from our people. It's one to, have people over here that's westernized and not westernized in this western part of the world that is doing the work, man, and hearing from them. But to me, man, just it's real soulful, hearing from the people in Africa, from Africa, doing Africa, so. But there again, man, I wish they would have put that unk up there, man, instead of the cross, but nevertheless.
And the more of us being an American too, is we more talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We more philosophy.
It's right in the bed.
They more
That's outside of my shoulders. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So you got a hot mic on there.
Oh, my fault.
We know all your business, Eric.
I'm going to get it, man. Y'all handle your business. I'm listening.
Yeah, I know it.
Oh, crazy shit. Go ahead, man. My bad.
They practice their spirituality more than talk about it. We're more into a talk about ours. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, they really practice it. That where those rituals and stuff really come into play, and to understand it, the mindset or the concept of what you're doing the ritual behind. But back in ancient times, it was the Kemet thing. That was, like I said, them was religious freaks. If we would look at it today, they were zealots, super religious, freaky religious.
Yeah, everything was based on it, man. Everything. Everything was based on it, man. Like you couldn't have a conversation without it. You couldn't, I mean, yeah.
Their names, everything was some religious and some on the, you know what I'm saying? Shit, Amun Patai, Unk, goddamn, you gonna just be on that level.
Right. I grew up with these two African people, Sarah.
Everybody, 420, row one.
Right. And so they came and lived with us, and they got their citizenship here. So their names was changed to Sarah and Abraham. And but the reason why I bring that up is because they were from Nigeria, and I if I would have known some of this stuff, which my mother, she had potions and herbs and stuff like that for medicines, and we had the pharmaceutical medicines too. But when it got real deep, she would use that stuff, and the herbs and stuff. But when Abraham and them came over and they used to leave to go to work, I used to sneak into their because I seen when they were unpacking that they had stuff from Africa. And now that I look at it these days, man, it was some herbs. They had it in pouches. They had, some, sticks with stuff on it and stuff. And, it was just really interesting stuff to me then. And I just got a greater appreciation for it now. But I was really glad to have that experience with them. But I wish I could have, it would have been interesting to interact with them on that level. And then to translate it to where I'm at today, you know what I mean? As I'm learning and growing in this today, man.
You probably would have been a guru right about now, man.
Man, it's crazy.
You know what I mean? Because you was right there next to the school, right there, man. And you had access to that. I mean, I bet man, if you start asking questions, they would have gladly showed you, man. I bet you, King. I was the type. I'm asking, hey, what you got? What's that? What that do? What let me see it.
And I was just mesmerized because they was African, man, and they still had the accent and everything, man. And when they moved, I spent a lot of time over there at their crib, man. And I'm thinking back now, man, and in hindsight, man, it's just like I was just mesmerized, man, and thankful to be in their presence and stuff. And I was always respectful and stuff. So, I wasn't gonna step out of line. But man, what you just said, it would have been a trip.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What you think, Eric?
Hey, man, there is some truth in it. I'm a believer for sure. And like y'all say, the grandparents, especially the grandmamas, boy, they'll pull out a tonic and a rub on your ass in a minute. A tonic or a rub.
Right,
a whole lot of shit that you can't find on them. Stuff you can't find in the pharmacy, man. Can't find it at Walgreens, bro.
That's right. That's right.
Find that at Walgreens, man.
Whip something up on you in a minute, man. Tell my head now. Rub a little bit of that on there right there, and here, drink this. What?
Yeah, and then she would have them go gather the herbs, man. And like he said, he don't know if she slept on it or what, but they involved the community, you know what I mean? And that just broadens the horizon of now where this is at. You know what this will do because you're getting ready to see the results and maybe the application. And it's just so rich that those Afro-centered and from that land with those people that are doing it, man. It always just sets me in a whole different tone, man.
Yeah. It's just the healer of the community was a spiritual person.
Yeah.
You
know what I'm saying? He was a spiritual person. He was an herbsman.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? They knew nature. When you start dealing with religions, these religions go against nature. They're not one with nature. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when they were showing that video and they kept showing that plant, when they were talking about abortion.
Right.
Yeah. Well, white people would come do is come get that plant, find out what the active ingredient is, then put a patent on it to sell it.
Right. Expensive.
That's all that is. Anybody, it used to be a movie in Haiti called Serpent in the Rainbow. You don't know if y'all saw that movie way back.
I ain't seen that one.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
remember
the Rainbow. I just don't remember what it was completely about, but I remember that movie, though.
Well, it was dealing with actually some real shit that had happened where in Haiti, dealing with zombies and stuff.
Yes, sir.
Dealing with zombies and stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And dealing with
I remember now. Dude,
making people
back from the dead. They thought he was
you
dead.
can make people be seem as if they dead.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And there's a certain fish that they were using at a certain time, some kind of puffer fish, and it was a certain time you had to feed it, and it was a whole lot of knowledge and learning about, you know what I'm saying, how to properly harness this here thing.
You know what?
And
there was also some trial and error too. You probably see some motherfucker eat too much of that damn puffer fish, and he didn't wake up.
Instantly die from it. But it can leave you.
Switch or just
catatonic to whereas you can't react and they'll
Full set
pronounce you
switch.
dead and they'll bury
full,
your
yeah,
ass dead.
full cycle.
Right. And
Yeah.
they had this concept where they were coming. I guess at one time at a certain point they were doing it and they knowing that a person's supposed to be dead for a certain amount of time, and then they coming back up, digging them out, and I guess it messed with your mind too. And then using this person almost like as a, can make this person kind of do what you want or something, some little shit like that. They had a couple of cases like that, but
like to hypnotize them.
It's almost like they done went through some kind of experience where they thought they done died and they don't know if they're alive or not. It's just some crazy shit done happened to them. They done went through an experience where they couldn't move. They didn't know
They
if
was
they, you know
definitely
what I'm saying?
paralyzed. They was pretty much
They was
paralyzed.
yeah, they couldn't do nothing. But
yep.
You can't imagine what's going on in the mind when all this shit happening to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and it was like they were saying that they could see and hear everything going on around them, but couldn't react to it or some shit like that or something of that nature.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They were still alive, but they was burying them. They was burying them dead, saying that they was dead. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, boy.
Yeah. Being put in the morgue and all this type of shit, just
Oh hell no.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
you
did.
can't
Oh
move.
no.
You can't
Yeah,
move.
so
You
it's
can't
some
move.
experience that you done went through, even if you do
He said they put
survive
him in
it,
the
because
morgue
you
and
still
shit.
could be buried alive. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, that movie kind of went into dealing with a real scientist that went over there to try to figure out. He tried to figure out what was the the substance they was using, basically. Again, you got whatever you want to call it, just the idea of using it as a negative to mess with others. You know what I'm saying? That's about the worst thing, especially we dealing with us in our own culture. But the same thing when they talk about I-80 overthrowing Napoleon them, with the I-80 revolution, Haiti revolution. They say they was into the witchcraft, into the voodoo, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, ain't no doubt about it. Them and them
they
Creoles.
they used that against.
They said that too. I seen that before too. Where they had used, they was using that magic on their ass.
So it wasn't no Christianity or no Islam or no,
Go ahead.
Judaism that they used to get their oppressor off. They went back to their African traditional thing to get their oppressor off of it.
Yeah. Scared the shit out the motherfuckers too. Scared them to death.
Yeah, it's almost like a lot of Catholics down south, practice Santeria up under that Catholic stuff. And they'll mess with the Orishas and whatnot in black form.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
In the Catholic Church?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, they saints will be black. They'll be black and they'll be the same Orishas. Ogun, Oshun. Yeah, you couldn't.
Well,
you couldn't get them. You couldn't get them to get away from their practices, which is African traditional. They might call it Catholic and this, that, and the other, and they honor the Pope and whatnot. But when they get into their real shit, that shit black. What they call it,
and that's present day.
Yeah, because a lot of their saints. You're damn right. A lot of their saints is really black.
Well, I know, in ancient times and stuff, but I never knew that they was doing it today in the Catholic Church.
They hold on to them old ass saints.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. That's a good presentation, man. Them kids did good, Jamie. Like I said, man, I see them, growing and You know, it's good that we get them in and let them have their freedom and let them have a little bit of fun on there too, man.
That's right. That's right, man. And you know what, man? It's just about. I just want to touch the kids. I want the kids to know who they are, man. Know thyself. That's what this is about, man. Know thyself, man.
Yeah,
You
check
know
the
what I
rest of
mean?
that video out too, Jamie, that I sent you, where we watched the entrepreneurs. Just check the rest of that video out.
Oh, for sure, man. I am. We got it right here. Yeah, Wise Intelligence talks about his new book. Yeah, I got it. Got it. Yeah, but yeah, man. Like I said, you know thyself, man. Know who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's real important. You know what I'm saying? Know your history. Know where we came from. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, we weren't slaves, man. We were people caught up, and they put us in slavery. You know what I'm saying? They you know, they had lives, man. They was living life. Okay, they wasn't, you know what I'm saying? They was living life, man, minding their business. Okay, this, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And they became a part of somebody else's business. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened, man. You know, we were kidnapped and taken, you know what I'm saying? And so
And forced to have our own people kidnapped.
that's right. And so all I'm saying is this, man, you know, we didn't our history don't start with slavery. Our history is much deeper than that. It goes so much farther back than just slavery. Okay. That's just what they want you to know about. They don't want you to know about nothing before that. Okay. So they're not gonna take you too much farther back than that. They'll take you back to 0 AD. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit, you might get a little bit of Ptolemies because they want to turn Egypt white. But what I'm saying is this, man. They're not gonna take you back that far. So what we gotta do is we just gotta make sure, man, that that we keep up our history, man, and keep it live. That's all I want to do. All right. That's all that's what it's about for me.
All right, Kings, I'm gonna sign off, man.
Yeah, man. We can go ahead and sign out, man. Again, family, join us again next Sunday coming up again. And we're gonna see if Gerald will treat us on some more about comedic methodology, man.
And then Eric gonna present something whenever he decide which week he want to present on.
Yeah, whenever because he gotta check his schedule.
Yeah, that's busy man.
For sure.
Yeah.
So if you check your schedule, man, see when the next time you can put something together, man. It's up to you.
Okay, I can do that.
All right, check, see
that.
what you, and then and then Gerald, you gonna give us a treat on
something
on comedic mythology, on the methodology of comedic thought or comedic science.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Eric, we was in the pyramid text in the Book of the Dead, man, real deep.
On Friday.
The Syrian resurrection too.
Yeah. I hate I missed that one, man.
That was Gerald.
That's all right.
Man.
You had to handle your business.
Gerald pulled a few things up out of it, man, out of all of them, man, which is was powerful, man, real powerful.
Good.
Yeah. We got to do that again too. You know what I mean? We do that on a Sunday, man. Something like that on a Sunday. You know
I was running scared. I was running scared. I had one put up in the cut, man, and then one out, so that I wouldn't be chicken shit all the way.
Oh man, I ain't even showing that one, man. I'm tripping. Yeah. Hey, but yeah, man. All right, man. So yeah, we can sign out, man. Join us next Sunday, man. Joe, you gonna do it? You gonna hook up something? I think
Yeah, no
Joe.
problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, yeah. Yeah, all right. So we got something coming up next week with Gerald, man. Justice, man. Y'all come on and join us, man. We're gonna it's always powerful with the brother, man. Everything he put out for real. And then hopefully we can get Eric to put something out, man. He always got something real special for us too, man. So, I look forward to these dudes, man, when they all three of y'all, man, when y'all put something together, man. And I
And
know
that
it's
one you
always
put
powerful,
on,
man.
that one you put on with Biana, man, well, that was fire too, man. That video that I started to play was good too, man. He was bring out some distinctive points in that damn video too. But this one I was really moved by this one that I played. So
Yeah, for sure, man.
yeah.
So yeah, man. And then join us again the next first Sunday next month, family, for the next children's book read, right? And we should have Oriana that's gonna read. If not, I don't know, or if Oriana ain't really reading, I don't know if Anna want a spot because she was away with her father,
Right.
so she wasn't able to
Bet
do it
that.
today. So but we would definitely keep that open for her and see. So in case she wanted, the next spot. But if
Yeah,
not, then we
she got that banger too, man. She got that Know Thyself.
know thyself. Yeah. Hey, it's a good book. Real good book. Hey, so listen, man. Thanks for joining. Anybody else? Go ahead, man. Y'all sign out, man.
Yeah, man. Uncle to see, man, and just thankful, man, to be a part of this. And we do this consistently. First Sunday of every month is the children's book read, and then we do a free raffle, and we send the books off for free. You ain't got to pay nothing. I don't know anywhere else you're gonna get something like that, but and good quality books, with good quality pictures from real people, real events, and real locations. And so it ain't no deception in it. You can research from that point on, and that's what I encourage anybody to do. And just thanks to the panel, man, and I look forward to what we do every week, man. Fridays we do an open mic conversation, at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We just get on and conversate and see what's popping, do it organic. And it always turns out really good. So and then every Sunday we do the presentations, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, and we do that via Zoom and YouTube. So we ain't trying to sneak up on nobody, and you're gonna be present, but you can mute your camera and all that stuff, man, and you can speak or you can not speak, and have your camera open, whatever you want to do, man. Be comfortable. So peace out. RBG, Black Love, Black Power, Sankofa all day. Go ahead, Gerald. Sign out, man.
Peace out to the panel and to the audience. Good being here again. Still moving along. So again, appreciate you, Jamie, and like I say, your sons coming participating, being the stars of the book reading, and salute to them. Salute to the panel for the other information that was brought forward. Black Power, Black Love.
That's right. And E.
Hold on. Let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, yeah, man. Well, thanks again for the offer, man. And although I was in and out, I'm always appreciative of the fellowship. And as you can see, I'm doing a few things at once, so I'm multitasking, man.
That's right.
But yeah, thanks for everything, and definitely for your boys, man. Always bringing it on the first Sundays of the month. Definitely keep that going. I know Pops, you on top of that, and it shows. So keep with that, man. That's the plus. Yes, sir.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right, fam. Everybody, we out, man. We love you, man. Thanks for participating. Hey, man, keep